Hi and good morning. I don't usually do this. Well, I never do this, but I got a comment from one of my students that I just feel like I need to make a video. And every morning I open up my phone and I lay there and I answer questions. I look at what you ask me. I look at your answers. And one of them, it hit me. And I wanted to talk about it today. And it's, why am I good at English when I write or when I'm alone and I practice, but when I speak to somebody, I am terrible? Why do I have such a problem? And the answer is very simple, but the way to fix it is sometimes difficult for students. So why can't you speak English when you talk to someone? You're not confident. And this confidence thing is so important. When you learn how to speak English, you practice with a teacher. And what is that first thing you start to learn? You start to learn fear. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to make a mistake. Now, as you're learning the language, you keep being afraid of making mistakes. Now the level's getting harder, the mistakes are bigger, or the mistakes are smaller, but they mean more. So this fear keeps building. And then after you've learned all of this language, you've learned the grammar, you've learned the vocabulary, you've learned these awesome sentences, you've learned how to build sentences. You meet your first foreigner and, hi, and things start to fall apart. It's because you're afraid of making those mistakes. If you're in a class and you don't know for sure, do you answer? No. You stay quiet. That's exactly what's happening to you. So how do you fix this? Make mistakes. I'll give you a perfect example. When you have a little child and they are learning their native language, right? You have a little girl and she's learning English. It's her language. Or you have a little boy and he's learning French and it's his native language. If the children, make mistakes, do you say, no? This is how you say it. No, you never do that. These children learn and they speak with mistakes. They have all kinds of mistakes and no one has a problem with it. These children learn the language never really being corrected in the beginning. So what happens is they learn that it's okay to make mistakes. That is why children learn languages so fast. That fear of being incorrect, of being wrong, is gone. And if you want to speak better English, British English, American English, South African English, however, if you want to speak any language, that thing that you must beat is fear. You have to have confidence. You cannot be afraid to make a mistake. And I'll let you in on a secret that's not really a secret. If I know you are not a native speaker in my language and you are trying to talk to me, make mistakes. I know what you're saying. That's the great thing about languages, especially English. Broken English is still easily understandable. I mean, if it's terrible, no, but you have to be very bad at a language, at English, for even pieces to not make sense. That's one of the cool things about it. Whenever I teach students, my Korean students used to always tell me, teacher, Korean is so much easier than English. And then I would say a sentence in broken Korean and say, what is this? They had no idea. Context was missing. But if I said, here, say this sentence in English, and they would translate it into broken English, I knew what they meant, even if I didn't know what it was in Korean. Because I'm used to it. People understand bad English. Even in America, you encounter people who can't speak well. It's normal. We drop words because we understand context. We're used to this. We're used to poor grammar. We're used to, all kinds of bad things. So, long story short, if you want to speak better English, stop being afraid of making mistakes. Stop. Just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Really. Make mistakes. Say silly things. Laugh about it later. And build up that comfort level of making mistakes. Because as soon as you're okay with being wrong, with saying the wrong word, you're going to start speaking better English. That fear is going to stop confusing what you want to say. It's going to stop stopping you from speaking. Don't be scared. Practice. Have fun with it. Make mistakes. Make mistakes. That's how you learn. Mistakes are how you get better. I hope this helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.